Well, good morning. Just got dropped off by Mary, the awesome shuttle driver. You may notice I'm not wearing my Alaska hat this time. I'm wearing this bright orange cap that I borrowed from my son-in-law because it is hunting season and I want to make sure I stay safe. Last time I hiked in an area when it was hunting season, I didn't have any orange and I felt like bullets were whizzing all around me. So I feel a little safer with it. And headed out today from White Rocks and see how far I can go. I'm super excited to start this journey. Also, I have my pack on, which feels really good to be back with my pack on. I have 6 days worth of food and it came in just over 21 pounds, maybe 21 and a half pounds, something like that. I took a pic of the weight. I'll add it here. I better get up here and make sure I don't make a wrong turn. Yeah, gotta do that. So in the end, I decided not to bring my dog Cash for 2 reasons. Well, I actually didn't make the decision until last night because I was thinking, oh, I'll just go slower and do maybe like 15 miles a day. And maybe he would be able to handle that because he was really tired after the 17-mile day or 18-mile day. But then it rained all day yesterday, which was Saturday. The water's going to be high, and I realize I have some pretty good river crossings that I have to do, and some have been reported as being waist deep, and I'm worried about trying to cross a river and carry a dog at the same time. I've had a bad river crossing before, so in the end I decided not to. So he's with my daughter and her husband and my little granddaughter, so they'll enjoy time with him. But I did mention that yesterday was Saturday and I went and dropped a bucket off for my resupply yesterday morning, and then got back and watched football like crazy, and it was the Iron Bowl, so Roll Tide, way to go. Well, I made it across safely. I'm not a big fan of river crossings. I typically go across in my trail runners, just my shoes, and let them dry out during the day, but there's a little colder temperatures here, and so I'm not willing to risk it. So I took my shoes and socks off, and I put on my camp shoes, and I had to kind of rig them up a little bit to make sure they didn't come off. I used some rope and twine to put a back strap on them. So it worked. I made it across. It was about thigh deep. So it came up, I'm sorry, mid-thigh. So it came up to my mid-thigh, and it was moving pretty good, but made it across safe and sound. This is Salt Creek. The name of that last crossing was Spirits Creek, and it was just below my knees, so not too bad. This is my third crossing today where I had to take my shoes off, and I have to say this was my least favorite. Yeah, I didn't like it that much, but made it across, and it was thigh deep, mid-thigh again. I spent over 30 minutes at that crossing. It's called Fane Creek. Well, it's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But by the time I found the safest place to cross, got my shoes off, and I had to put them back on, and then I collected water there because I'm gonna have a dry camp tonight. Well, I got all set up and I've had dinner and getting ready to snuggle down here. It was a good day. I did 16.7 miles on the trail and then a little bit of a spur trail to get down to the trail from White Rock Mountain. And so probably close to 17 miles today. I could have gone a little further if I just hadn't run out of daylight, and I don't like night hiking. So I stopped and I have a pretty flat spot and kind of up high, so we'll see if I have a sunrise in the morning. We'll see what it looks like. Great day. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Had a beautiful sunrise this morning and got a little cold. Didn't get to freezing, but darn near close. But I stayed super warm in my sleeping bag and tent. And the skies cleared up in the middle of the night. I had to get up and go to the bathroom, and the stars were just phenomenal. They were beautiful, so bright. Enjoyed that. And today should be easier elevation gain wise. Yesterday was going to be my toughest day the whole hike. It had close to 3,600 feet of elevation gain, which isn't too bad compared to some of other stuff that I've done. And they have really nice switchbacks here, so it was pretty darn easy. But today, from here forward, it's most of the time under 3,000 feet of elevation gain every day. So that's nice. I'm looking forward to this beautiful day. It's supposed to be a high near 55, so it'll be perfect hiking weather, which hopefully means no sweating. And there's, I think, 3 possible water crossings today, but I'm hoping that the water has gone down some since it's been more than 24 hours since that big rain. So we'll see what happens. Well, it's warmed up very nicely already, which I'm happy about that. And I got to a point at Cherry Bend where there's a trail closure for about 4 miles. And I'm crossing a little creek here. And the workaround for it is all a road walk. And I saw online where a couple of people said that they just walked through. It's closed due to a landslide. And they said that it's not that bad. And then I was talking to someone who was a trail maintainer last week, and he also suggested just walking through because it's safer than walking on the road. So whenever I get to this landslide, I'll just take my time and pick my way through. We'll see what it looks like. Weather's turning out really nice, beautiful day. I'm down to my short sleeve, feels good. I just finished the section that was marked closed. I'm not sure why it's closed, except for landslides. There were two really small sections where trees were down over the trail. They were easy to hurdle over, and that was it. So I would suggest just staying on the original trail and hiking through. Stopping for a little lunch break. It's a beautiful day. It's just so gorgeous today. I'm loving it. Usually when I hike, I try to get 10 miles in by noon, by 12. So I kind of call it 10 by 12. And on a really good day, when I'm cranking it out, I'm trying to do 12 by 12. And today I was able, without even really trying that hard, to get 11 by 12. So I already got 11 miles in today, which feels great. And so I think I'm going to take a little, maybe an extra longer break here than I normally would for lunch. Maybe sit a little 5 or 10 minutes more. Enjoy. So I crossed those first 3 little tributaries, and they weren't that deep, just below the calf. So, but deep enough to change into my water shoes. And after I got through them, I thought, oh, I'll wait till I find a really good spot to sit down and change my shoes, which is a good thing. I didn't change them right away because there was a lot more water to be crossed. But all of it was like just above the ankle and not moving fast at all. Just really wet down in there. But made it through, and hopefully I'll find a good spot here soon to sit down and change shoes. Wasn't too bad. I made it across. It was just above the knee. Very slow moving right here, so no problems. Well, I had a great day. I think the highlight of the day was going over Hare Mountain, H-A-R-E. It was just awesome, and there was some ridge walking, and I really enjoyed that. And it was just beautiful. Ended up doing 21 miles today. That wasn't the plan, but was making good time, so I just kept moving. It was a great day. I'm going to do a quick gear review for this MSR foldable spork. I've used a Snow Peak titanium spork on the AT, and I think a Braun titanium fork on the PCT. And I grabbed this because it collapses. This is what I've learned about it so far. I like about it is that it cleans up easier than titanium. It's lighter than the titanium sporks, weighs less, and when you're eating, it doesn't clank in the pan, in your kettle. It's nice and quiet. And hold on, I'll show you what I like best. Okay, what I like best is that when you fold it up, it fits into my pot. And everything is in there. Yay! I love that.